Hey everyone, it's Maddie with Junk in the Trunk by Maddie, and today I'm here showing you guys how I make my junk envelope staggered junk journal. These are super fun to make and super simple. You really just need like 3 to 5 various sized envelopes. And then I just cut some of them open and I lay them in like a book page. And I just kind of line them up. I mean, it's staggered, so, there's really no rhyme or reason to it. It's just, how can you get it to fold up into a booklet is basically what you're trying to do. There's no wrong way to do this, but when you're gluing, test the folding of the pages to make sure it folds together nicely while the glue is still wet so you can reset it if you need to. So right now, I'm just gluing on those couple of pages I wanted to start with. And then we're going to use 12 by 12 prints that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to cut those to size. And then we're going to cut the windows out where there are windows. It is super self-explanatory, nothing difficult. I am using my scissors because my straight cutter broke. Boo. I need to go buy a new one. I keep saying that. I've been saying that for like 2 weeks now. I'm a procrastinator. So I'm just cutting that to size and doing the best I can to get it straight with my scissors. And now we're going to work on that window. I'm going to put the page underneath the envelope. And then I'm going to use my little colored pencil, not to make like pencil marks, but to make indentions in the page underneath to kind of guide me around those corners so that I know how big I need to cut it. It's hard to see here, but if you look closely, you can see where those little corner edge marks are that I made. And that helps me get the window just right. And there you have it. There's the outside. It looks really good. And now we're going to flip it over. And we're going to make a bend with a nice straight pencil. It gets a little bit stiff after you add paper to it, so you just kind of have to use that pencil to help push it back over. And there we go. And check the bends on everything just to make sure that it's folding correctly. So we are not adding a pocket with this one. We are not adding anything to like stick a bookmark in. We are just going to cover up this cute little window with a decoration. And we're just going to keep it that simple this time. But you absolutely can, if you want, to add a pocket right here so that you can slide in and out maybe like a bookmark or something. I just didn't do that with this one. And of course, same process with the back. You cut it to size and glue it down. And we're going to make that bend again. Make sure with every single page we add, we're checking that bend to make sure it's bending good and there's no bubbles. And you can see the paper is a little bit long, so we're going to trim that too. And there you have it. Looks really good. Okay, we had a little bit of a difficulty with the folding, but I think I cut that part out. So I did trim that front page a little bit. I just cut that out to save time. And now we're going to cover these little windows too. No pocket for these windows either, but you can do that. You can make pockets and you could put like little bookmarks in it. That would be super cute. I've done that before. And I'm going to put that paper underneath, and then I'm going to make my marks to cut it to size. See, it makes that cutting process easier. And there you have it. All right. And we just made another cut for the back, same process. This one's going to be fun. Okay, so we have to cut out these crazy looking windows. And honestly, guys, I just eyeballed it the best that I could. I made a few little impressions where I could feel it. But with this cardstock, y'all, it's hard. So I made a few marks, but we got it on the first try, y'all. We got it on the first try. So you're going to see me kind of struggle with it for a second. But we do get that crazy window cut out. And it actually ended up being really good. So there you have it. I just made the marks where I could feel the windows the best that I could, and then eyeballed the rest, and there you go. Sometimes you have to try more than one time. With this one, I just got lucky and I got it the first try. But isn't that so cute? All folded up. Now, I know that I had 2 more envelopes. I'm going to show you 2 envelopes, but I actually only used one. I used the one with the big window. I do make 2 here. So I might take that other envelope and put it into the journal, but it just didn't look right once I had both of them covered. So I end up only using the one with the butterfly. And we're going to turn this window into a shaker with some old, Coke can tops as the shakers. Yep. And so for this process, you're just going to glue right around that window, right onto the paper. And that's going to seal in those shakers, but you're going to have to push down pretty hard. And then, of course, you want to seal the whole envelope closed as well. So you seal around the window, and then you seal the whole envelope, and you press it down really good. Now I'm making my mark to cut my paper, and then cutting this window out. We're going to cut that little window out, and then you're going to be able to see the butterfly. It's going to be super cute. I made my impressions to know exactly how big my window needed to be. And there you have it. I hope that I'm showing that window cutting process enough for you guys, but if you need me to do a more in-depth one, we could do that on a live if need be. Most of the time I eyeball it or I make a small impression with the window. That's honestly how I do it. Sometimes I don't get it perfect the first time, and so I have to do it a second time with another piece of paper. I mean, that's just the process, guys. Creative process, right? So I covered that envelope, and that is actually the envelope that we're using. The other one just didn't go good, I guess. It just made it too thick. But we can incorporate it inside the journal, I guess, because I did make the envelope for it. And there's the shaker. Isn't that cute? And I love that. And then I'm going to show you how I cut these windows. So you see I made the impressions. You can see the impressions on the white part of the envelope, and then that's how you cut it. Hopefully this one's a little bit better view for you guys. But that's how I do it. And I don't show y'all the decorating process of this one. Just for the sake of time, I didn't. But I did put an eyelet at the front. I connected it to a sardine can top. And I just wrapped it with twine. The signatures are bound with twine. And I used an awl to poke the holes and put the signatures in. So that's it. There really wasn't anything special done to it. I just took some hibiscus stained pages, cut them to size, added one signature to one side and one smaller signature to the other, bound in the corner, added a little belly band. Super simple process. That's what we're going for, right? And a lot of it was recycled material, and I absolutely love that. Y'all know that I love that. All right, guys. Well, that's just about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little project, and I can't wait to see if any of you guys try it out. If you do, tag me. I want to see it. Oh, yes, and I did use the brads to bind the middle signature. Okay, Bye-bye, guys.